a little bit of House of the Rising Sun. So I guess it was last year. My in-laws went to New Orleans. Okay, and I said, well, what was the highlight of that trip? That's a really cool music place to go, right? And without hesitation, they said, seeing Doreen Ketchens. And I said, Doreen Ketchens? Who is Doreen Ketchens? They said, she's a clarinetist. She plays on the streets. And we walked all over and we found her. And when we found her, we got a drink. And we just sat there and listened to her. And she was amazing. I said, oh, okay, tell me about this. So I went and looked her up. And, of course, you can find her on YouTube and stuff. And there's a lot of videos of Doreen Ketchens playing clarinet in the streets of New Orleans. And she is fantastic. And you can tell she's got the heart of music where she can really make you feel something with a clarinet. And listen, I'm not just going out looking for clarinet players right now, right? But when I hear her play, I'm like, that's it. And so I watched some videos of Doreen Ketchens, and I found one in particular that she made that a student of mine sent me that was how to improvise. And she was, in a very simple way, explaining this, and she was using Mary Had a Little Lamb. And you can find this video, and she talks about, well, you have a song, Mary Had a Little Lamb, and said, first thing you do is you change the rhythm. You start changing the melody. You know? And then she said, you have a fill, you know? And fills are these little things between. So I started thinking, boy, this is how we do it. This is how bluegrassers do it. And of course it is. Because the improv thing comes from jazz in America. And so, and of course jazz comes from New Orleans. So of course there's still a lineage of this that's doing it the old way. And so then really thinking about this, and then she talked about how you add an ending and an intro and stuff like this. But let's just take this concept, these two things, messing with the melody and adding something in between. So here I've got, there is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. It's been a ruin of many men. God, I know I'm a little low. So here's a... Let's mess with that rhythm. Okay, let's add some fills. So one thing I think that does is it keeps the song in your mind, and so that you have something going through your head the whole time. You have that song. That song has to go through your mind the whole time, is my experience. Do 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 do. right? And so I'm just being silly now. I'm making up stuff, right? But scatting. But I'm not good at scatting. But I want the music in my mind to get out on this instrument. So when it comes out of my mouth, ba-doo, 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 da, ba-bo, ba-ba-do. How do I get that on my instrument? Ba-do-ba-bee, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-do-ba. Da-ba-do-ba, ba-ba-ba-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-do-ba, ba-ba-dee-ba-ba, ba-do-ba. So, okay, how would you start learning to do that? How would you start learning how to have a sung thing and get it out of your instrument? All right. So years ago, what I started doing was singing scales. So literally, whatever scales you're practicing, just sing them. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a good singer, bad singer, it doesn't matter. Just sing your scales. So here, I'll play a G scale, okay? Sing the arpeggio. You do pentatonic, sing a pentatonic. You do a minor, sing a minor. You know, so any scale you could play it and sing it, and then the thing about it is, if you have an idea that comes out of your mouth, it might, like, this is not going to be music that people are going to listen to. This is about connecting what's in your mind and what your mind can create with what's on that instrument. So if I sing, if I'm just letting my hands play, it's going to be like, nothing wrong with that. But if I put some thought into it, all of a sudden I'm creating music more out of my mind than out of my hands. And so that's the what to do. The how to do is going to be you, and it's going to take some time. And by time I mean a long time. You know, but that's your daily practice. If you want to play like that, sing scales, sing arpeggios as you play them. And start singing everything you play. You play Billy in the Low Ground. And then one day you'll sing something that you've never played before, and then try to find that on the instrument. All right, so thank you very much. I teach lessons, andyslessons.com, and I'm going to end with a little more House of the Rising Sun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time.